Critically assess the contribution of Charles Lamb in the growth and development of the English essay. Or, give your estimate of Charles Lamb as an essayist and his prose style. Marks, 10 to 12. Answer. Popularly known as the Prince of the English Essayists, Charles Lamb is a legendary figure in English literature. What Shakespeare is to the English drama, Spenser and Milton to English poetry, Fielding and George Eliot to English fiction, Lamb is to the English essay. His colossal eminence as an essayist chiefly lies in his 2 volumes of essays, Essays of Elia, and The Last Essays of Elia, better known as Elian Essays. It was Lamb's carefree gaiety and sweet eloquence which made him the highest-paid contributor to the London Magazine. In his incomparable gift of tenderness and sympathy, in his romantic and elusive note of subjectivity, in his wonderful sense of humor and in his graceful poetic style, Lamb excels all great essayists of all time. Lamb's contribution towards English essay can be discussed in the following heads. Poetic elements. Lamb has brought poetry in the dreary realms of essays. There continually flashes through his essays a bright spark of creative imagination. His word pictures create a dramatic sequence which charms his readers above all other essayists so far. His depiction of even an unconventional or unusual image brings joys to his readers. His words cast a magic spell, which has charm and grace to hold this readers right there. Professor Hugh Walker aptly says about Lamb, there are essayists like Bacon, of more massive greatness, and others like Thomas Browne who can attain a loftier heights of eloquence, but there is no other who has, in an equal degree, the power to charm. Self-revelation. Lamb's essays show his unique gift of communicating to his readers about all that he had loved and lost, dreamed and desired. With disarming frankness, he reveals to the readers all his personal memories, secret cravings, habits and hobbies, propensities and idiosyncrasies. Owing to the heavily subjective and confidential note of his essays, Lamb is generally considered a personal essayist. Fusion of fact and fiction. With a very skillful dexterity, Lamb in his essays weaves threads of fiction in a web of truth. His details are sometimes pure inventions and deviates from the precise truth of his life. But such deviations do not alter any significant aspect of his life and nature. They reveal rather his essentially romantic spirit. Wanderings in the past. Lamb's essays have the charm of reminiscence. They are retrospective in character and cast back their gaze to the past memories of life. With an imaginary alchemy equal to the best of the poets, he breathes life into the dead bones of the past and brings back the dusty past with its moldering men and monuments to the freshness and vivid beauty of living things. Lamb's humor, pathos and humanity. The greatest charm of Lamb's essays lies in his penetrating humor. In him is found an infinite jest, an exquisite sense of fun and foolery. His humor, however, is closely allied to pathos. His laughter is haunted with tears. Besides, Lamb's humor has no sting. It is rather enabled by profound humanity and tenderness. Excepting Shakespeare and Dickens, there is no other English humorist to excel Lamb in any way. Lamb's prose style. As an essayist, Lamb is original in his themes as well as techniques. His style is free and forceful, although it suffers from some amount of mannerism. His art of narration is characteristically romantic in style. He makes abundant use of archaic words and expressions, classical allusions, Old English and a medieval style. His prose has an antique flavor and points out his indebtedness to the prose masters of the 17th century. But Lamb is not a blind imitator. With a rare mastery over the art of expression, he has incorporated the technique of his worthy predecessors into his own originality. critical views. Lamb's contemporaries did not consider Lamb as a serious writer. They took him as an essentially light-hearted humorist. But Lamb's essays are, in fact, the delightful manifestations of his serious thoughts and ideas. Nobody can deny the poignant truth of the life of the superannuated clerk or the chimney sweeper boy. The Old and the New School Master, A Quaker's Meeting, newspapers 30 years ago, and many more have truly thought-provoking contents. Lamb was not merely the frolic and the gentle, as Wordsworth called him. He was a serious thinker, who knew how to give out his serious views, in a romantic and engaging vein. Professor Walter has not said in vain, Lamb was, among other things, one of the wisest men of his time. Wit and wisdom, in fact, are rolled into his writing in equal proportions. Finished. Please subscribe to the channel for more updates of ready-made notes on English literature. Also, please share this channel to help any student pursuing a degree in English literature. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please do not forget to like and comment.